Now I'm recording.
I'm ready to rock and roll. You ready to rock and roll?
Ready to rock and roll.
Let's rock and roll.
Good morning. I'm David.
And I'm Mike.
And this is the Daily 3.
The Daily 3.
Bang. Well,
Yeah.
happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. How was your Daily 3 from yesterday?
Well, I'm missing the finger thing of my coffee cup, so obviously it went really great. My Daily 3 from yesterday was to, have a coaching meeting. I had a fundraising meeting, and I worked on my website.
Nice. How did all of those things go?
I wasn't able to get a hold of the guy I was coaching.
He's in a foreign country, correct?
Yeah, he's in a foreign country, so
that makes that a little difficult. Communication-wise.
it's always hit and miss. Sometimes, I guess, the government just decides to turn off the internet for the country.
Really?
Yes. So,
Well, it's a Friday. We're going to shut it down.
yeah, or who knows? I mean, it's just spotty. So,
Yeah.
so I'm going to try again today. Maybe try to see if I can get them back. And what else? I had the fundraising meeting. That went really good.
Good.
I think. I felt good about it. I shortened it. And it was good just to sit down and talk with a guy. So,
Yeah. Do you find that in fundraising, you are encouraged simply by walking through the vision again? In a sense, like you're not just casting vision
over them, but for me?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. I'm reminded again of it.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I mean, it was like that for me when I was raising support for LDI
Gotcha.
as well. It was just like, every time I met with a potential supporter, it was actually encouraging because I reminded myself, like, why am I doing this again? What exactly am I doing? So I always found that to be personally encouraging.
Switch. I just didn't want to. Sweet. Yeah, I think that is. One of the books I've read on fundraising, I'm just thinking he talks about how fundraising itself is a ministry. And so it's like you, in and of itself, and it's part of your ministry. And so it's like, it's a thing that should never stop. And I'm just thinking of how useful that is, or just like the fringe benefits, I think of it, of fundraising. I think one of those, that makes sense, is that I'm constantly keeping the vision in front of me, and in other people, so I'm more likely to keep on heading in that direction. And then the last one was my website, and worked more on that. Didn't finish it, but all right, bam. But I learned a bunch more.
Yeah.
It's getting to, I'm liking where it's getting set up. And here's a quick tip if you're ever doing CSS and working with WordPress. Just because you have a child theme and you're editing CSS, it does not mean it will automatically override the CSS of the parent theme.
Really?
No.
Oh.
So
That's maddening.
It's it's probably obvious to most people, but I just always assumed. So you have to just get very specific in selecting the CSS selectors of what you're trying to modify. So, and sometimes that works just by like selecting the element and adding in adding an extra, like a extra CSS selector that's farther back in the cascade. So sometimes it's just as easy as like, if you have the exact same selector and you're trying to modify it and it won't recognize yours, just add body in front of it because of the body tag. And it will see yours as more specific because it has more categories kind of to filter through. So
there will probably be a time where I need the information that you are speaking of right now. And I'll come back to me like, I don't know what's going on. Help me with this site.
Yep. Some people just completely zoned out, which is good. Hopefully they fast forwarded the past 30 seconds.
Yeah. Sometimes that's useful.
Absolutely. What about you? Daily 3 yesterday.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't remember what they were.
Nice.
I worked in the basement. I know that was one of them.
Was insurance stuff part of it again?
Oh yeah, I didn't touch that. Or maybe I did. Oh, I think I got distracted by crunching numbers on a building. Was learning accounting one of them too? Figuring out accounting?
Yeah, I think so.
That might have been. I did that for a little bit in the morning. So I didn't wake everyone up making noise, working on the bedroom.
Oh, I talked to my dad. He can do commercial.
Oh, cool.
So and he's done a bit of it in his current job. But he met this guy through New Life Family Services, who does, I guess, commercial real estate, and he knows my dad is now his own broker, and so he said, "Hey, anytime you ever want to do it, we can do one together, so I can just show you all the ins and outs of everything I know." And
oh, nice.
So you got yourself a commercial realtor.
Cool.
If you need one,
just like that.
Networking.
We did it live on the podcast.
Yeah, we
right
did.
here.
Right here.
I need a guy. You know a guy who knows a guy.
Yeah, and so I think in some ways that'd be great because he could learn more. The guy who's been doing it forever
knows what he's doing.
Yeah. And you learn kind of along the way with my dad.
Totally. That might be fun.
So if you ever decide to build or buy or rent or
solid,
or buy.
Yeah. Well, I don't remember what.
Was accounting?
Those were some of the things I was trying to do yesterday. But I spent most of my time on the basement. That, man, I'm tired. I'm tired from that. It took way longer than I thought. Drilling out holes to try to put some concrete fasteners in to anchor that subfloor down. So, yeah, I'm tired and sore.
Where are you most sore?
My knees, my lower back, my upper shoulders, my hands, my feet.
So your whole body.
The back of my knees. Yeah, it's weird. But I think the worst is probably my hands. There's like this, that web of skin between your finger and your thumb that I'm pretty sure I've got blisters there on both parties. Both hands from the drill. I can feel them and it's just like really tender. They're just like, great. These ones are going to suck.
Did you wear gloves? Oh.
Yeah. And they're thick ones too. They're my chainsawing gloves. So
that's smart. That was smart.
Quite a bit of padding, but obviously not quite enough.
Oh, wow.
But I was doing that for...
You were like doing that for 8 hours. You were drilling into concrete for over 8 hours.
Yeah.
What'd you do yesterday? Just drilled holes into concrete.
Yep. Yeah,
cool.
Pretty much. So
that hard work. Did you ever figure out how to get the dust out?
Nah.
All right.
My guess is that it's collecting in the airspace between the dimple mat and the concrete.
That
which is
makes
why I don't
sense.
see it coming all the way up. There's a couple holes I drilled where it came all the way to the top, but yeah, that'd be my guess of where it's going because it's going somewhere.
Yeah.
Because I'm able to drive the screws down all the way. So, but yeah, I also used the hammer drill that you borrowed me. So thank you for that. That was
I lent you it.
Much.
You're welcome. That was a grammar Nazi move right there.
Yeah, I have no idea what the difference is, and I'm not about to get into it because I'm like, oh, okay,
yeah, cool.
I believe you. You did something, and I appreciate it. We'll go with that.
Fair enough.
So, I think that ended up being way better than using the battery one, but
because it was connected to power, unlimited. Did it overheat at all? I wonder if that's designed differently.
Yeah, I think so.
Because it's connected to an outlet.
Yeah, the fan in there is different if you ever look at them. They've got a fan that sucks air in and pushes it out.
Oh, and those?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So, which was actually kind of nice because I was getting really hot. It was super sweaty. And I'm like, all I'm doing is pushing down on this drill. And I'm like, the back sweat was ridiculous.
Oh, boy.
But every once in a while, the fan, where the fan exhausts at the side of the drill, I would like try to hold it in such a way that it was blowing on me. And it felt so good. I was like, oh, this is so nice.
We should get a fan in there, man. Would that have been bad with all the dust?
No, I actually could have turned one on. I just didn't think of it because I was just like, I'm too busy just drilling my life away.
That's
anyway. So today, what are your daily 3 for today?
I feel like that could be the name of a podcast for someone on like one of those deep sea drilling, like drilling my life away.
The
deep sea
roughneck podcast.
Yeah,
This is oil drilling.
just absolutely. What are my daily 3? 1, helping my dad with his realty website. Today, going over there, bjrrealitygroup.com.
Nice. So we can all go look at that website and see your handiwork.
Well, it's someone else designed it, actually.
Okay.
So I'm just helping kind of...
So if we hate the design, don't contact you.
Don't contact me. No, I like how it looks. Someone else designed it, so I'm just helping like tweak it and then helping get transferring like his database of...
Like listings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
and like contacts and...
Yeah.
So, second thing is either dusting and vacuuming in this house or cleaning the bathroom.
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
That is a noble endeavor.
it is. So one of those two. I think dust and vacuum. I think I'm going to do that maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Part of me is actually super excited to finish the bedroom.
Oh, yeah?
And, well, I mean, obviously, because it's...
To get that whiteboard space back?
That too. But also to get to the point where I can vacuum.
Because
It's like, that is like one of the last things you do where it's just like, I'm going to vacuum the rest of the house, get everything off the...
Yeah.
It's like, that is just going to be satisfying to do.
I decided I'm going to try to get... I decided I'm going to save some money, and it doesn't cost that money. I think it's like $10, and I'm going to buy attachment for a drill head to clean the shower and bathroom to speed up the process.
Oh, instead of scrubbing it out, just power drill.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that idea.
I saw some things on Amazon. There's one that you can just...
That is brilliant.
I got it from the power washing Reddit thing. Saw some video and I was like, oh, why am I scrubbing the tub?
Dude,
When I could just...
I have 3 drills. You have 1.
Well, I have another one I have 3 in the garage actually.
Oh man, we could just 1 in each hand, tag team it.
Oh my gosh. Yes. That's great.
Super Cleaner 5000.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
I have this. I have one of my dad's. Maybe it was his grandpa's. Drills. That's like also plugs. Or maybe I just bought this. No, I just bought this another one from a. It's like one of those old metal ones that is in a metal casing that you can see the sparks, kind of on the inside. I'm one of those. That sounds like it'd be perfect fire hazard. Having a right by a tub of water and. Sounds perfect.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
It'll be a good time.
Otherwise, I have this old Craftsman that maybe has some battery power left in. Who knows? If I plug in the batteries, it will probably last like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
And the last one's working on my website again.
Nice.
Or mowing the lawn if you want me to mow the lawn if it doesn't rain.
That's all right. I'll do it Monday.
Okay.
Monday, I think it's going to be lawn mowing day.
I almost researched this morning how to build a do-it-yourself what are those things called on the indoors that will sweep and vacuum for you?
Robotic vacuum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that for lawnmowers.
Yeah, they make those.
Well, I saw that big one you sent me.
Yeah.
It was like remote control.
I think so.
What if we hack? So what if we take out the guts, of
One of those robotic vacuums.
yeah, what are those called?
There's a bunch of different brand names.
Okay. Yeah, and then just like use that and stuck it on the top of a lawnmower that's powered, one of those powered lawnmowers. And then just set it loose in the yard.
Let her buck.
Let her book.
That'd be great.
The beautiful thing about that is that if it's gas powered,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to like go and like recharge.
Right.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking about if it takes me a half hour to mow the lawn.
Mm-hmm.
How many weeks do you think out of the year that you mow the lawn?
Less than one.
Less than 1 week out of the year.
Because it's Minnesota and we have 6 months of winter. Oh, new idea.
6 months,
Of once a week is 26 weeks.
26 weeks. I bet there's 35 weeks. So let's say,
Okay, yeah. Yeah, we don't actually have 6 months.
well, 35 times a half hour is only 17.5 hours. So I'm going to spend 17.5 hours a year mowing the lawn. I feel like it would be worth it if I had a larger lawn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Because there are the benefits that come with.
we just let's sync up a bunch of stuff. So we're gonna take our gas powered lawnmower,
Yes.
put the like Nito or iRobot brain computer from the robot vacuum on top of it,
I love it.
and then we're gonna take
We'll call it Frankenmow.
we're gonna take a BAD, which stands for a big drone, and we're gonna put that on top of it. And then when people like
It's going to cut the...
contact us through a website we're gonna create, be like, hey, I need a lawn mow. We're just gonna get on the drone, fly it over to their place, drop it down, and then let it go. And then when it's done, it'll send us a notification, and then we'll fly it, program it so it takes the same flight path back to home base. Then we can refuel, charge up, and then wait for the next one to come in.
Why do we even have to refuel? Why don't we just get another BAD that has a fuel can
Yeah,
and then meet it at its new location,
a fuel drone.
a fuel drone,
Yes,
fuel it up?
flying lawnmowers on drones.
Yeah, I feel like that's the safest idea we've come up with yet of having
I think so.
a flying blade.
There are definitely more dangerous things we could do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, multiple blades. You have one for cutting grass and one through slicing through the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we expand to leaf service.
Yeah.
Cutting hedges. So we
Yeah.
raise that. We have the lawnmower going while it's in the air and just kind of hover over hedges.
And we could have a separate smaller one that does the same thing, same setup, but instead of a lawnmower, it's got a weed whip. So it can do all the edging while the other one is
Ooh.
doing the
Oh, that's great.
lawn mowing.
That'll probably be a lot lighter if we use a weed whip.
I think so. We should maybe actually build the mower custom out of aluminum so it's lighter.
Absolutely. We could do this we could get one of those probably maybe they'd want to use them in dog cutting facilities. Instead of having to use clippers, we just fly one of those drones with a weed whip and just get all that hair off the dog. That's how exact our technology is.
Mobile dog shearing service. Mobile dog barber.
I still don't know why. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know why. This is something that boggles my mind. Mm-hmm. That in 2018, or whenever you're listening to this, obviously this is going to be a legacy podcast, and you'll be 2028. We're still literally the most efficient means we have of moving snow is just pushing it out of the way. That to me is it leaves me speechless. I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but...
Do you have a better idea? I know. We could warm up the entire Earth so it never snows again.
Well, why do you think I just leave my car running? You know? I'm trying to help destroy that ozone. I'm constantly burning styrofoam, and it's part of my project. And I know a lot of people are against that. I'm joking. I don't do this.
I have a really difficult problem with sarcasm. It's that no one can tell when I'm being sarcastic or not. Everyone takes me seriously, which is somewhat funny for me because I'm like, you literally don't know if I'm being serious or not right now. This is kind of entertaining.
I do wish we could just vaporize the snow.
That would be cool.
Well, not vaporize, but I thought about what would it take. Here are a couple ideas that have come from this. One, okay, I think it takes a lot of energy. I think it would take a lot of energy to vaporize snow instantly, so it's dry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much. I want to know how much. Then I have another idea. What if we attach?
I think it would be a lot.
What if we could vaporize snow and ice instantly, but just put little devices on fronts of like bicycle wheels, so then wherever you're riding, you just always have a clear path. I also feel like that would take even maybe more energy because you're going a lot faster along. But
yeah.
So part of my idea that I've been trying to think through in my head is, okay, what if I like attach some blowtorches to the front of my bike tire?
Yeah. And then you can just ride around with giant propane tanks. Just get, like one of those propane torches and...
I don't know. It depends. The first part of the experiment I need to do is go take a blowtorch to snow when it comes back and see how quickly I can melt it. See how fast or slow I could go. I mean, don't worry, guys. Soon it will.
Or we could just get you snow tires.
I have those.
There you go.
I have snow tires. But anyways, what are your daily 3, Mike?
Yeah, my daily 3. Let's see. Can you tell it's a Saturday? And we're just like, hey, let's just do some fun, creative, random ideate. Yep. Let's see. What are my daily 3? I am going to batch edit today, this podcast, maybe, and then I'm going to catch up on my Bible reading plan.
Why don't they just put helium balloons on drones so that you don't have to use as much battery?
You'd have to use some gas, though.
Helium gas?
Maybe. Wait. Say that again?
Helium?
Maybe I don't know how balloons work. I'm thinking of a hot air balloon. Are you thinking of something else?
Yeah, I was just thinking of like the Hindenburg. You know, the big thing that exploded?
Oh, yeah.
That was made up of helium, I think.
Oh.
But we wouldn't be making something that big. Just put little...
Small explosions.
I'm going to... Absolutely. It's just, yeah. Small explosions. I'm going to try to create that. Oh, why are we using drones? We should just use drones to steer the ships, not to make them float. Anyways, so you're...
yeah. And then the basement.
What was the second thing?
Bible reading.
Bible reading.
Gotta catch up on that.
And then the basement.
Yeah, if I get to it. I'm not super committed to the basement yet.
How many more... how much more time will it take?
I'm guessing a full day.
Really?
Because I'm about halfway.
Get out.
No.
How many screws have you gotten into the concrete?
I haven't counted, but it's about half.
Okay.
So
how far apart are you doing it? I don't. I'm curious.
Basically, I'm doing 8 screws per 4x8 sheet. So I've got a pattern that goes like 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I'm doing 2. It's I'm doing one in each corner. So
like a 5 on a dice.
Yeah, basically. And then I'm doing 2 at the 4-foot line and then 1 at the center of the 2-foot lines.
Okay.
So
there's a lot of holes.
It is. And then there's some I fill in if there's, for whatever reason, if a sheet of flooring material is cupped or warped or is a little bit spongy in a spot, then I'll have to add an extra one. But I might actually, so I went to the store yesterday. I broke 2 bits doing this. And then I was like, crap.
Do they make any stronger bits?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I just went and bought literally all of the ones they had on the shelf yesterday, which was like 5 or 6. I'm like, I'll just have all these in case. And then if they don't, if I have extras, I'll just go return them at the end because I don't want to have to come back here just for one bit.
Smart.
So, but I only have 2 bits left now.
That's funny. Just one bit.
Yeah, just 1 bit.
Oh, interesting.
So,
well,
but basically now they're not breaking on me. It's more that they're just getting really dull. And I can put all my weight on the drill and it won't do anything.
Does the, do you notice, is the coating on the end of it, is that worn off? Like,
I don't know. I'm not sure.
You'll see a video later of comparing a fresh masonry bit to a dull masonry bit.
Yeah.
Check out Mike's Instagram for that.
It'll be up there.
And his
I can do
YouTube
that.
channel. What is your YouTube channel, Mike?
I don't know. It's one of those crazy. My YouTube channel isn't big enough to get a custom ID yet, so it's still one of those ugly mess of a numbers.
I feel they must have changed because I feel like I've created so many custom
Really?
back in the day. Or you just have to hook it up to a website maybe, or maybe they changed it. You have to have viewers because people like me were just doing it for...
Yeah, I think you have to have so many subscribers. And I don't yet.
Well,
So,
all right.
but if you just search my name, it's pretty unique. There's not a lot
See,
of
I mean,
other
this-
Mike Creswicks out there.
I feel like there's got to be a better way to drill holes
Robot, drone.
in concrete. Is that the best way? Is that the best way to do it for concrete? Does that make them it just to grind it away?
Yeah. All right, man. Any other thoughts?
Stay tuned for one of my moonshot projects, Space Ramp, where we build a ramp to space, and also Earth Hole, where we dig a hole to the center of the Earth. One of those will be used to fund the other, the dirt that we...
Yeah, you could use all the dirt from Earth Hole for
Come on.
Space Ramp.
Yeah, that's exactly the plan. We got to get the dirt somewhere.
Yeah.
Perfect. It's from the hole that we're digging to the center.
Wonderful.
So you can find out more about that on earthholespaceramp.com. I need to go buy that domain now.
I was going to say, do you actually own this domain?
No, I just came up with it.
Nice.
I wonder if spaceramp.com would be better.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You need to brand them separately. Have 2 different websites.
Earth Ramp.
Earth Ramp. Space Ramp. Dirt Ramp.
Dirt.
Anyway, this is the Daily 3.
The Daily 3 with Mike and Dave.
And a lot of random ideas.
Take care.